America, I'm Osei-Frimpong, and I'm a graduate of UC Berkeley. And I looked at the protests last night, and I think it's time to clarify a few points at issue in the free speech debate. We're confused about free speech, and I think ever since Citizens United, we're actually certifiably confused. And President Obama, in his characteristic milquetoast handling of the Chicago protests of then-candidate Trump, I think has only led to more confusion. Honestly, Obama, for all of his storied skills as a speaker, has us so confused about politics and government that he kind of cleared a path for Trump. And from Citizens United to the Chicago Trump protests to the Berkeley protests of Milo Yiannopoulos, I think it's time that we have a discussion about the virtue of free speech. And I think I can clarify it in a few sentences in a few moments. Thank you for your patience. Free speech simply allows people with the capacity and disposition to seek truth an arena to seek truth. Free speech isn't enshrined for the sake of selling something or to elicit a given reaction or to protect business interests. The right is grounded in a person's capacity to seek truth through talking. And insofar as we choose to engage in that truth-seeking capacity and we care about truth, then we should be provided an arena for speech as a matter of right because we care about truth. Now, the question we have to ask ourselves when we consider candidate Trump at his election rallies, or Yiannopoulos, or Richard Spencer talking at a university, or even Exxon when they try to find a super PAC in the name of speech, is whether truth is what these entities are after. Now, Exxon speech is the easiest to nix because they have a fiduciary responsibility to increase shareholder profit, not seek truth. So there's no reason to presume the company's speech should be protected as a matter of right. Sure, as a matter of marketing, that's fine. Exxon speech can only be marketing, and the freedom of speech isn't grounded in the right to market. It can only be legitimized as a right to seek truth. Now, as to candidate Trump, Yiannopoulos, and Spencer, you have to ask yourself, what are they trying to do? Are they trying to seek truth? Maybe. But they could also be using this capacity for speech to market or to persuade by any available means. That means instead of using their capacity to seek truth, using their capacity to seek truth, they're using their capacity to speak to play on our ignorance, play on our biases, play on our fears, to persuade by any means necessary. And so these are the questions we have to ask ourselves when we license speech. Is the speaker trying to seek truth, or is the speaker trying to persuade by any means necessary? On one hand, if they're trying to seek truth, it should be licensed and supported. And even if we don't agree with it, because we care more about truth than we care about any of our conventions or any of the opinions we happen to hold. But if they're just using this capacity to speak as a form of marketing and to persuade using, playing on our ignorances or fears or biases in order to get us to provoke us to act in a certain way, then it's not something that should be legitimized and supported as a matter of right. As a matter of marketing, sure, but as a matter of right, no. So I hope this helps, and I think the aim of this video has been to clarify what arena we should be talking about when we talk about when to protest or when to endorse a speaker. Are they seeking truth, or are they persuading by any means necessary? The first is something we need if we care about truth. The latter is just a matter of marketing, so it should be restricted as any marketing is restricted. Anyway, thank you for your time, and if you care a little bit more about what I think or why I think it, go to www.thefunkyacademic.com and take care. Bye.